1. Get enough sleep regularly. A study of salaried workers aimed to find the association between sleep deprivation and perceived stress. Researchers found that workers who slept for 5 hours or less had higher odds of feeling stressed. Sleep allows the mind and body to recharge. Even the slightest sleep deprivation can affect mood. Research shows that most Americans would be happier and healthier if they got an extra 60 to 90 minutes of sleep a night. Research also shows that stress can affect the ability to fall and stay asleep, which presents a looping challenge. If you're too stressed to sleep but the lack of sleep causes even more stress, what do? Natural remedies for stress reduction before you hit the pillow include deep breathing, meditating, avoiding screens e.g., phones, computers, TVs, and taking a hot bath or shower before bed, according to the National Sleep Foundation. Developing a regular sleep schedule that trains your body to go to bed and wake up at the same times daily can also help you fall and stay asleep, which should reduce stress regularly. 2. Reverse the time flying perception. Although there are 24 hours in a day and that never changes, you perceive time to speed up as you get older. Biochemical research shows that the release of dopamine, the body's chemical messenger involved in reward and the main neurotransmitter involved in time processing, begins to drop after age 20. That makes time appear to pass faster and oftentimes prompts feelings or symptoms of stress and anxiety because you perceive that there's never enough time to get everything done. There are a couple of ways to reverse this perception with a natural remedy for anxiety by practicing stress management. You can aim to cram fewer activities in your day. You can break routine and experience fresh things, particularly something enjoyable, that force your brain to learn something new. The extra processing time makes you feel as though time has slowed down and, therefore, you can feel less stressed. 3. Take time to think through what's troubling you. Denial is meant to give you some time to adjust to distressing situations. However, it's not intended to be a permanent house guest in your mind. It's important to acknowledge when you're feeling stressed or anxious so you can implement strategies, such as the ones detailed in this article, to remedy the challenges. Don't run from your thoughts and/or numb your feelings. Invite them in. Headspace, which is an app and a blog dedicated to mindfulness and meditation, points to creating a routine and scheduling time to think through what's weighing on you rather than letting these things build up and potentially create more stress and anxiety. 4. Crack up. Literally laugh so hard that your belly aches, eyes water, and face hurts. How do you arrive at this kind of laughter? That's up to you decide. It might be your dry-witted friend whose sense of humor cracks you up every time you're around him. It could be YouTube videos of animals doing ridiculous things. Seek out whatever triggers laughter in you and seek it out often. Do natural remedies for anxiety get better than this? Laughter decreases serum levels of cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. Additionally, laughter releases endorphins, which are the chemicals produced by the nervous system to cope with pain or stress. 5. Be mindful during transition times in your day. Oftentimes you may be hyper-focused on key moments or events that fill the calendar, arriving at work, attending meetings, having lunch with a friend, working out, etc. However, every single one of these moments is sandwiched between important transitional moments, commuting to and from work, walking from your office to the restaurant and back, and more. It is important to remember to practice stress management so that you don't feel overwhelmed in these instances. Plan to pause and be present in these transitional moments. So often you go from one activity or event to the next without any buffer in between. Running from one thing to the next without relief doesn't allow the mind and body to process or recover from what it just did and prepare for what's to come, and can, therefore, trigger the stress response. If you have 3 in-person, back-to-back meetings in the same building, try scheduling them for 50 minutes instead of an hour so you can give yourself 10 minutes in between each one to mentally transition from one topic to another and to get from point A to B during your commute at the end of your workday. Be intentional about mentally shifting from whatever you were working on to the personal things you're about to do for yourself and/or whomever you may be headed to see, e.g., a spouse, friends, a roommate, children. 6. Write it all down and practice gratitude. Writing can be a helpful form of therapy. And you don't have to be a professional writer to do it. Journaling isn't about polished grammar and punctuation, and well-crafted transitional sentences. It's about coming into the present moment, and taking your thoughts and feelings out of your head, body and putting them onto a screen or a piece of paper. This could look like a 20-minute, all-out exercise in jotting down or typing out what's causing your stress and anxiety, and how it makes you feel. Or, it could be a regular gratitude journal practice, where you list things you're thankful for or write letters, emails, or texts to people in your life for whom you feel gratitude for. Nearly 300 adults, most struggling with issues related to anxiety and depression, sought mental health counseling at a university and were recruited to participate in a research study. Everyone received counseling and therapy. However, some of the participants were also asked to write a letter of gratitude to someone in their life each week for 3 weeks. Researchers found that the group that wrote gratitude letters reported better mental health following the study than those who either wrote nothing or only wrote about their thoughts and feelings about stressful experiences. 7. Socialize in person. It's not uncommon for people with depression to also have anxiety and vice versa. Research done on people 50 or older concluded that frequent face-to-face social interactions with friends and family equate to fewer symptoms of depression. And it doesn't stop at the end of the in-real-life interaction. That same study found that positive gains of regular in-person bonding lasts for years. The researchers noted that digital communications, such as texts, emails, social media, FaceTime, and phone calls, don't have the same effect. 8. Eat more stress-reducing foods. When you're stressed or feeling anxious, your hormones can make you crave and eat large quantities of unhealthy foods, such as sugar-laden desserts. Instead, eat more foods regularly that contain healthy fats, avocados, eggs, walnuts, chia seeds, olives, and salmon. A study of medical students linked increased consumption of omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in foods such as salmon and walnuts, to reduced anxiety. Foods high in vitamin C, e.g., citrus fruits, broccoli, red peppers, complex carbohydrates, e.g., whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and magnesium, e.g., spinach and other leafy greens, nuts, seeds, can also help stabilize moods and provide stress relief.